Okay. Yes.
Is it recorded?
Yes.
Friend of mine said he
Yes.
hates it when we start by saying, "Is it on? Are we
I know.
recording?"
I know. I was like, I used to be like, we're recording, and I'm like making myself not say that.
But how else do we know if
How
how
else?
do I
Yeah.
know if it's recording?
Yeah. Fuck. Who's your friend?
It's not even worth talking
James.
about. Fuck that
James.
guy. It's not James. I have more than one friend.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Other
very popular.
friend.
Very, very popular.
You do a podcast. We'll criticize you. It's easy to be criticized.
I actually did a podcast with this guy like 5 years ago. I started this podcast.
Oh my
I did
God.
one episode. It was with this guy, and I think I'm going to resurrect it. It's now that I have all this experience, like 7 episodes of podcasting.
You're
I'm
ditching me
ready.
for this other guy. What did
No,
you
no, I'm
guys
going to do
talk
both.
about?
So
Music.
yeah, actually, it's called. I called it. I had a name for it. Your favorite album, and basically, I talk to somebody, and they talk about their favorite album. Everyone has an album that is like sort of definitive, like important in their life.
Meant something to them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure for you, it's like U2 or something like that, or maybe Hootie and the Blowfish. But you know,
Sarah McLachlan.
oh my God.
No, I
So
tragically hip. I mean, a lot of those albums. Anyway, so what are we doing? We're stealing six nuts. It's not 2 o'clock. Six nuts segment where we're
well,
drinking beer too. We drink beer too, six nuts. So
should
what
we
you
call it beers that bite? The segment or what?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, because they have their beer segment, but
Yeah,
they
well,
also have their bits that
if it
bite. I was
makes you
just trying to
better to like
respect.
name it something
No, we don't need to name our segments. We're not that. We're not. No,
punny or
we're not there.
catchy, we'll do it. I mean, we'll do it for you, but I like just plagiarize is what
Show
I'm.
us what you. Well, everybody seems to have a thing. Here's what I'm drinking today. So
Well,
show us what you're
what's
drinking there,
our
Carly.
thing?
Well, I mean, we're
We're
gonna jump
recording.
on the. We're gonna jump on. We're jumping on the bandwagon. What are you drinking there, Carly? Why are you pouring it in a glass like a civilized person?
Oh, because I need a glass. Like I drink beer out of a glass. If any bartenders in Ottawa are listening to this, I like a glass. I'm a lady. I don't like to drink out of a can.
This yes,
And
bartenders, pay attention because yes, bartenders, pay attention because Carly likes a glass, but she doesn't like to pay for her beer. Just so you know.
this is accurate. You know how much money I owe all over town. I'm bad for that. Like in my brain when I'm ready to leave someplace, I'm like, okay, I gotta go. And like I just like run out. I don't say bye to anybody I know.
Yeah, it's called the Irish goodbye.
Yeah, it's so I'm
Yeah.
not like I'm Irish. So that checks out. I don't say a word. And I don't pay my tabs is what is the other thing I
Paying,
don't do.
I've always thought paying is optional, so that's fine. Makes sense.
I try to get the no, what I'll do is I'll remember on the way home and then I'll sit in my driveway for like half an hour calling the place and they're like already gone for the evening or whatever. And I'm like, "You want my take my credit card." I'm just like I'm so upset. I'm so guilty. But one time I Pub 101, I left on 3 beer. And I called the next day and they're like, "We don't take credit card." I was like, "Oh, I guess I'm like, I'm not going there just to pay. I'll like take my credit card." And they're like, "No, we don't do that." So I was like, "Oh fuck, it was free."
So you still owe them 3 beers for 3 beers?
And
Wow.
I've been back since then and I'm like, "Well, fuck it. They didn't want my credit card, so they don't have the technology to deal with somebody like me.
Who does?
Yeah.
Who does?
So I'm drinking Bone Shaker. This is all I drink. This is what I drink.
That's a brutal
It's
beer to be the only beer you drink.
7%.
7.1, I believe.
7.1%. And this is what
Strong.
Yeah, this is what I like to drink.
from a
Get
great
me through the
from
evening.
Amsterdam Brewery, one of my favorite breweries.
Mine
So
too, I guess. Yeah.
I'm drinking
What are you drinking?
this one called Shape of Home from Dominion City in
Yeah.
Ottawa.
I know
Yeah,
Dominion City.
it's a pale ale. It's just your general, generic pale, but it's really, really tasty. I don't
All
know.
I do, I'm an IPA person. I have to eat. I don't drink anything else.
I used to be, but it's so fucking strong. It's like I can't.
That's the
So these
point.
I like the
The
American
point.
pale, the APAs they call them, because they're still flavorful like an IPA, but not as strong. You can have one extra without being like shit faced.
Yeah. I drink two IPA and
Well, most people do. If you're drinking two of those, that's
I
like
need to
enough to.
I need to eat chips. Is what I have to eat something. And none of these friggin' bars some food.
You know what I got
So
today?
no.
I got some Munchos. You like Munchos?
No.
Oh, I fucking love Munchos. They're so good. They're like just puffed like I don't know, something.
No, I don't like them. I my
I like the
favorite
chips.
chip is Humpty Dumpty barbecue.
I hate barbecue chips. Do you like
Ah,
do you like Ringolos?
yeah,
Oh,
that's
I love
barbecue.
Ringolos.
But those are
I
barbecue.
know, I know, but
So
there's something
what? So you're
about
a hypocrite.
they're different. It's a different kind of
No,
barbecue.
sorry.
It's a different kind of barbecue.
Have you ever tried Humpty Dumpty barbecue?
Yes, I've eaten every kind of chip there is under the sun. Every
Because
kind.
the Lay's barbecue is shit. Like I can't eat that.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They're awful. Yeah. But then the barbecue will give me heartburn.
Well, I mean, you're
Wah
getting old. That's
wah.
what happens. What about that? Have you had Lay's? Do we talk about this already? Lay's cucumber chips?
No.
Oh fuck! I saw them at like Walmart like a few years ago. They called them like flavors of the world or something, implying they were from I don't know, like Asia. Like cucumber chips are big in Asia. I don't know. I tried. They were horrible. They were worse than eating cucumbers. Like they were so bad.
I'm sure they don't sell them anymore. That was just like a maybe like a 10-day window that you found these hideous chips. Like they're not going
They
to
weren't
sell,
good.
they're not going to like bring those back. So you're like
No,
your references are too old, you know? You got to be with
this
the
is a test.
times. Like, you know,
Whatever.
I don't know.
Barbecue chips. Yeah.
Humpty
So
Dumpty.
current. Humpty. They don't even make Humpty Dumpty anymore.
Oh God, yes they do. You don't
What are you
know
bringing
where
out
to get
next?
your chips.
Hostess.
And like the no name barbecue chips are good too. And it's not because I'm
Yeah.
cheap. It's not because I'm cheap like you. It's because, they're actually quite tasty.
No, I mean the price of chips exploded after COVID. I mean, if you buy any chip other than no name chips, you're a fucking idiot. Unless it's a special occasion like your wife's like your 25th wedding anniversary or something like that. You got to
Yeah.
get no name
Yeah.
chips otherwise.
Yeah, when it's like my anniversary and I can get anything under the sun, that's what I choose to get.
Brand name chips.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
And what else are we good?
Just
So,
realized something. This
do you
this
think
might be why I'm not married. This might be why I'm not married anymore.
yeah, yeah, you gotta take her to the keg, you fucking lobster and steak, you cheap asshole. My God.
What were you about to say?
I was gonna say, do you think we'll be funnier because we're drinking beer? I don't think so.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're always funny. I don't know what to
Oh,
tell you.
oh, okay. Okay. How many times do you watch us yourself over after we've done a podcast?
Well, I usually wait.
I average about 12.
Oh, here, let me ask you a question, and then right as you're about to answer, interrupt you with my own answer.
Yeah. That's our signature
I
move.
usually wait about 18 to 24 hours for you to upload it, hounding you like, "Where's the fucking podcast? Why can't I watch this yet?"
Yeah.
And you finally do it, and then it's usually at that point I'm either going to bed or waking up. So why?
It's like I'll be like
So
midnight. It's up. What the fuck you want from me. And then you're like, what? You're in a coma.
and I'll
And then
watch
you
it.
have to like wake yourself up because it's so exciting.
Well, I'll watch and I'll laugh like pretty much from start to finish at how funny we are.
What do you laugh at? Like, are you laughing at yourself? Are you laughing at me? Are you laughing with us? What's the
I mean, I'll admit it's mostly my comments I laugh at, but I mean,
really?
you,
Oh my
you kind
God.
of,
I don't even
you kind of,
see when I watch like I watch it back, I don't even look at you. I'm like
I watch it
I've
like
got
this.
tunnel
I watch mine like this.
like I've got tunnel vision. I'm like, what is she saying? Who is this hilarious but I touch my face a lot. Like I that's what I noticed. Did you notice your ticks of
Um,
yourself? You like
I make some,
you like rub your chest and then
I
you're always
scratch a lot, and I'm always like,
you pick your nose.
I don't pick my nose, I scratch my face.
I'm like, why is he picking his nose? You're like, that's what you do. And I'm like, I'm always grooming. I'm always like, I'm always grooming and readjusting.
As
I
we
can't,
said before,
I can't sit still.
grooming is my area of expertise. Okay, so leave the grooming to me.
You're grooming. So I was gonna ask you, you're a germaphobe. You have OCD, right?
No.
You talk about germs a lot.
Well, I think
You're like,
people are
I'm
generally kind of
clean. Well,
gross.
what
Like
the fuck does that mean? Like, are you got a problem?
well, I don't have AIDS like some people we know. I'm just saying, like,
Uh,
you know.
can we stop with the AIDS reference? It's a, we can't say AIDS every single time we record. Like, first of all, it's an old reference, you know. Second of all,
Is it?
it's offensive. Okay, just stop.
Hey, AIDS is basically cured. So
Exactly. So there's
yeah.
no need to discuss it all the time.
I know. I'm just saying I don't have. I don't know what you mean. I'm not a
So
germaphobe. I mean, I don't like gross people. I just like, can I say?
clean. How many times you shower a day? Five?
No. Like
Like how about like if you
once.
like if you
There are days I might not even have a shower one day.
I didn't shower today. Are you offended?
No, I mean,
So much I care about the podcast. You can't tell if I'm clean on a podcast.
no, you can't. No,
You can't smell that.
nope.
No, no, no.
Smells like nothing.
My husband is like he hates like he doesn't like cologne or like anything that smells, right? So
Yeah, I hate that stuff too.
I'm like, what's your favorite smell? Odorless.
That's not a smell.
Exactly, that's why it's funny. And then I was like, if you had, and then the second one is like lavender, I think. I don't know. I don't know. I thought that was funny.
He likes either odorless or lavender. That's quite the
Odorless
quite the difference.
or like pepper, like no, but like the second one takes a while because I'm like, a gun is gun. He's like, I don't like smell. A gun's to your head. What smell do you like? I'm like, a gun is to your head. So he has to pick something, but he'd prefer odorless.
I
Uh,
think mine would be cilantro.
do
I
you
fucking
like the
love
taste?
cilantro.
I can't eat cilantro. I fucking hate it.
Well, no, that's a common thing. You either
Yeah, yeah.
love it or you hate it.
So somebody brought
You
that
either
up.
can or can't eat it.
Listen, I'm not going to brag, okay? But I was at a scientific conference one
Okay.
time in Vermont, okay?
Wow.
And
Where all the best scientific conferences are held.
that was a good one, actually. It was really fun.
The
We had
Vermont
lobster
Institute of
last night.
Technology.
We had lobster last night. Anyway, I was hanging out with my friend Carrie Cook. He's like he's Andrew Lowe, but like he was like old. He was like an old Andrew. That's why I connect with Andrew Lowe because I've met him before. Anyway, a lot of a lot of Asians in science, a lot of Asians in the lab. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
I've heard that. I've heard that. Yeah.
somebody had said, maybe that like taste of cilantro is like a genetic thing. Like either you love it or you hate it. Like there's no in between. And I can't stand it. I can't. And you love it. I've never met somebody who loved it. You have like this weird recessive gene.
I
Both
just really love cilantro on things. I don't know.
both your parents must have loved it. Oh God.
I have no idea.
Well, that's
That's
what it.
not how genetics works. It
Yes,
could
that's
be.
a
It could
recessive.
be.
It's a recessive gene, which means the dominant gene is somebody who doesn't like it, and you like it. So you would have had to have two parents that liked it.
Okay.
Can you stop making me like talk about science?
I didn't. I mentioned I like cilantro. You brought up this whole.
You forced my hand.
I have this shampoo, or is it body
Pert,
wash? But
Pert Plus?
no, it's like it's a nice. Oh, it's like Dove for men. But the flavor of
Ooh, sexy.
the scent is like
Odorless.
they call it like no, it's mint and caffeine. I think is what it is, or making something like that.
Oh, you got that in the bargain bin.
No, no, I actually buy it on purpose at the drugstore because it's like I don't know, there's something about it, or it's like menthol and nicotine. It's anyways, it's really good. It's
it's,
like
it's, it's a nicotine patch, is what you're talking.
yeah, I
You click
basically
it.
I put it on
You
all the
wash
time,
yourself with the
even when
nicotine patch. I
even when I'm
chew.
not having a shower, I find I'm putting it on like all day. It's funny.
I was like, I chew nicotine gum, Nicorette in the bathroom, in the bathtub.
Just like squirt in my mouth.
No
Yeah.
soap, no soap, just Nicorette. You know this Nicorette soap? Idiot. Okay, what are we going to talk about? Our last shows. I don't want to talk. You know,
What do you mean our last shows?
well,
The only one I remember. Well, I went to No Forks last night. That was uneventful. But Swizzles on Monday
yeah, I
in
was
a
there.
tour de force. For some, Harley got up on stage like put her name in for a spot. I didn't even see that happen.
I mean,
And when Carly puts her name in at Swizzles, it gets picked because you never go up there, do you? Like rarely.
yeah,
And after Monday, I can
I
see.
like so.
After Monday, I can see why.
Because
So,
I'm always like in some sort like either I've been blocked by Emmett or I'm blocked or we're having a me and Mel are having some sort of blocked thing. So like I can't. So right now I've only got Emmett blocked.
okay.
Why aren't you laughing?
Well, because I don't know. I mean, I
Stuck is
didn't know it was a
hysterical.
funny thing to be
And
blocked by
then Mel
people.
had blocked me originally, like for a long time, but my Facebook page got hacked, so I had to recreate another Facebook page,
Okay.
and then and I only really use it for comedy now. Like I don't have any friends. It's just like comedians or whatever,
Yeah.
which means I don't have anybody because I'm not friends with any comedians.
You got me. You got me in Hamilton.
Okay. So I have like two friends. So that was the default. So like now Mel Page, I can see Mel Page's posts again. And I went to the roast and I supported the roast and everything. So I was like, oh fuck it, I'll do Swizzles. And she put me on. So she's
It was great.
so she did. I did a lot of I did a lot of diarrhea stuff.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember. I did have a problem with the one diarrhea joke. I think I already
Why?
told you though.
Oh yeah,
Well,
because I said
because you
I'd
were
clog
talking
the
about plugging.
toilet, and then you're
How
like, "No, diarrhea is liquid. Why would it clog the toilet?" No, like my diarrhea has like a mass. Like there's like
okay, let's move on.
like
No, no, no. Let's talk about
semi solids,
let's talk about something else.
semi solid diarrhea. Okay, that's only if I'm really
Okay.
that's only if I'm really sick. Is like the water one. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. I know
That's like
exactly
the COVID.
what you
Like
mean.
that's when I had COVID. So
Yeah.
yeah, I did a the bear man versus bear. That I think there's something in there.
Oh wait, which one was that?
The TikTok thing or the women like if you're stuck in a forest.
Oh yeah, yeah. How the man is more likely to
Yeah, so like women are like, would you take the bear or a man?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, bear. And I'm like, what? Men
Like
are,
the man is more dangerous.
yeah, like men are
Yeah.
stupid, man. Like, sure, they could kill me, but like,
They'll likely rape you first. That's the
yeah,
thing.
but
At
like I can,
least you know the bear will just finish it quickly.
yeah,
Then
but
what
I
happened?
don't want, like, I could still run from the man or like, but like my joke was like I could hurt his feelings, right? Which is a win.
Definitely. Definitely.
I
Yeah.
mean, I can hurt a bear's feelings. Oh, and then I said I'm in perimenopause, which means I am the fucking bear. You understand perimenopause?
Yeah, but you're too young to be in perimenopause, aren't you?
No, I'm
Yeah.
43.
I don't know
I'll
any women
I'll
who
be
are.
44 in September.
Oh, what day?
22nd.
Okay.
You gonna remember that?
Yeah,
You gonna buy me a beer? Um,
sure. What night of the week is that?
a meow. I don't know. I haven't checked.
I'm gonna check
Oh,
right
I
now.
have a good. Like I always have. Okay, tell me if this is a good joke. I always said like this is what happens when we drink. I'm just like these are on. Yeah. Can you not? You're on your
I'm
fucking
listening.
phone. You're on your phone. We
It's a
talked
Sunday.
about this.
Your birthday's a Sunday.
Oh, okay, whatever. So, oh, like, I'll be at Defunct Cafe if anybody needs me at the show up, go up. That's how I like to spend my birthdays. Um, with Scott Yarwin. Oh, Scott Yarwin. Um, what was I saying? Yeah, I
I
had a
have
real.
no idea.
Okay, tell me if this is funny.
Yeah.
And like, it never got a laugh, but like, I still love this. This is like a baby joke of mine. So I'm like, okay, so like you know how you've been married so long that like it's so bad that like like you can just tell that your husband's going through the motions of your birthday week. I fucking love that joke. Like it's so like I've been married so long, it's so bad that he's just going through the motions of my birthday week.
What's the joke? That it's a birthday week,
Yeah.
and you feel like you're ripped off because he's like,
Like he's doing everything that I say, but he's just going through the motion. Like there's no enthusiasm, you know?
yeah.
No.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you could turn it into something. I just
Well,
think
that
you.
is the something.
Okay, well, how long did you? It doesn't sound like you worked on that very long. Like you just sort of came up with it.
That's right. It's just like a one off.
Okay, well, I'm just saying you might want
Oh,
to
I
like,
love that. No, I don't do it anymore because like, you know, everybody's stupid, but like I like it.
yeah,
I loved it. Okay,
yeah.
so
So you keep talking. I'm just gonna grab a beer while we keep talking. I'll be 3 seconds.
you're leaving me?
For 3 seconds.
He's left me. I don't have to get another beer because
Back.
I don't have to get another beer because I have the bone shaker. That's two beers in one.
I got an Amsterdam beer now too. My one of my favorite summer beers. It's like this,
A cerveza. I had a lot
but
of cerveza.
it's got lime. It's got like some lime flavor in it.
I had a lot of
I love it.
cerveza in Cuba.
Oh
Whew,
yeah.
that was a good cerveza, I'm telling you.
Well,
Okay, so my last show was Yuck Yuck semifinal, and I didn't get through. But I had a really good set though. So I don't know.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. You have way more experience than me, but
Like I really
seems like the crowd really has
I
so
did
much
really
to do with it.
well. I did really well though. Like they
Yeah, I'm
liked
sure.
it. Yeah. So anyway, whatever. I had four slots. I didn't get one of the four, but I still did really well. So I don't know what happened. Anyway, the highlight for me of that show was I spoke to Andrew Howard. Have you met this guy yet?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he's really nice. He's old.
yeah, yeah. He's an old guy.
I liked him. So, I had like his kid and my kid were in the same pottery dance camp for like a
I
week.
feel like we've talked about this before.
Yeah,
Pottery
but
dance.
not on the podcast.
Oh, okay, okay. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. Yeah.
So, So I was like, "Hey, I snubbed you like 3 times." Like I did, like I
Oh, at the
recognized him.
pottery dance,
I'm like,
like at pickup.
yeah, like pick up, drop off or whatever. And I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like in my brain, Andrew Howard. You're a comic. I'm gonna pretend I don't know you.
Okay.
Like I'm normal, so I go up to him and be like, "Hey, I snubbed you like 3 or 4 times," and he was like, "Who are you?" He's like, I don't like." He's like, he said something like, "Yeah, when I'm out, like I don't see faces." Like, okay, that might be a problem. So anyway, he was really nice. Like he saw my set and whatever, and he's like, you're funny. I get it. So he's like, yeah, I'll remember you now. I'm like, you better.
Did he make it through?
No, he was bullet. Yeah. And he's like,
Mm,
he's so new too, like, but he's still like hilarious. Like he's
yeah.
funny. So he said he'd remember me next time.
Well, how could he not after
I
that?
know.
Yeah.
So like, so I was so excited. And then Ryan Watson, I think he's a really new one. He's a newbie.
Okay.
And he got second. Like,
Wow.
congratulations, Ryan. Congratulations, Ryan. So he's like
Good job, Ryan.
he's one to watch, so he had some killer stuff. So congratulations, Ryan, and that's all I want to say about that show.
All right. Well,
We
that's good.
we went to the season finale of the roast battle at Meows last week. You
Who
don't
did?
remember because you were really drunk.
Was I there?
Yeah, and you brought everybody you knew. Remember that?
No, I wasn't there.
Oh my God. You literally had every friend that you ever like Like you had all your friends there.
At Meow, that's hot.
Yes.
No, you're shitting me.
Lorenzo
You're shitting me.
Patino,
At Meow, that's hot. I thought I wasn't there, and they
Josh
somebody
Mur
fake.
Josh Murray won. I was there. I saw you.
Huh?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
oh, yeah. Hold on, wait. We're talking about yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Sorry, I
the
missed. So yeah, I
Alzheimer's
was
is
at that.
really
I
hitting
was at
hard
that. No,
today.
you're right. Well, I was confused because I was at that one, but I wasn't at the following one.
There was no following one. That was the end.
Huh?
Josh Murray won. Were you there?
Well,
You were there.
I don't. No, no. Now I'm confused because I was there for the third week.
Yeah.
I ended up being a judge instead of a
No,
contestant.
sorry, not meows.
But
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Swizzles.
fuck, no wonder. Like I thought I was really going crazy there, and you were gaslighting me. And you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
like that
Yeah,
word gaslighting. For like you and me of our generation, before the word gaslighting, what's the word?
it's a stupid word. The
Like
whole concept is fucking
it's fucking
ridiculous.
stupid. You know how we described it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Manipulating a person to get what you want. That's what we
Right.
called it. Now they have a
Spousal
word.
abuse.
Now they
Spousal abuse. Like,
it's
like
spousal abuse. Listen, I could write a book on that one. It's
as
spousal
the
abuse.
as the perpetrator or the victim. That's
Perpetrator, you fuck. What do
of
you
course I
think?
was joking. I didn't even need to ask. I knew everyone watching knows the answer
If I
already.
was a victim, I'd be gone a
The
long time ago.
I was the victim. That's a scary part.
Oh, you poor thing. You poor thing.
Memories. Anyways,
Anyway, yes,
yeah. So yeah, that I was there for that. That's right.
yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know who won. I guess it was Josh. But my takeaway from that evening,
It was Josh. You have to clap when I clap. Your takeaway what was what?
my takeaway was that somebody told me. So Alex Trevor Deutsch,
Hmm?
you know that guy, like
ATV?
the ATV, yeah, ATD, ATD.
Yeah.
His girlfriend was there, and she's bald too, which is
Wow.
cute. It's like they're wearing matching outfits,
Yeah.
at a Christmas party. And she said, and I'll never forget this, She said that I look exactly like Rashida Jones, the actress, the gorgeous actress. Okay, so I'm gonna share a picture with.
I didn't know what she looked like. I had to look her up.
So she
Yeah.
was in Parks and Rec, and she was also in Office for a little bit. And now, look at this picture. It's like looking in a fucking mirror. Wait,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna do this now.
Yeah, that's what I
If
thought.
I can figure out how to do it. Yes. Here we go. Can you see that?
I mean, it's a spinning image. It's hard to believe. Like,
Right? How did I
yeah.
not know that I look like this person for my whole
Wow.
entire life? She's gorgeous. My God.
I guess that's the only thing you don't have in common with her. You know, like,
Oh no, I don't know how to get this back. Okay, stop sharing.
but I mean, yeah,
Are we back?
there is a similarity. I wouldn't say, yeah. Anyways, there's
You're so mean.
I'm
Oh my
being
God! Like I don't look
being
like her.
honest.
Okay, let's be real. I don't look like her at all.
If
But
yeah,
I
I
will be
mean,
telling.
everybody looks like somebody, and you kind of, I mean, the
No,
structure,
no,
facial, you kind of look like her,
not at
except
all.
she's
So
very attractive.
I don't know. Like I told my husband that like that was like the joke for like the week. He's like, what was she fucking blind? He's like, like it was just like that, like the whole.
I didn't realize she was Quincy Jones's daughter. I had
Yeah.
no idea who she
So
was.
I look black
Yeah,
too. So anytime you hear me talking racial, make a racial slur, I'm allowed. No, I'm not. No, I shouldn't say that.
absolutely.
Listen to me. This is I don't look like her at all, but I will be quoting that girl for the
Yeah,
rest of
you
my
should hang your
life.
hat on that one for sure. Yeah,
For the rest, I'm like, oh, some people think I look like Rashida Jones.
yeah.
And like I said to her, and I do like this happens to me all the time. People are like, I know you from somewhere. And I'm like, fuck
Value
off.
Village.
They're probably hitting on me or whatever. It's like a pickup line. But like
No,
I'm like,
definitely.
come
I
here
was just
off
gonna,
you come here often? I
and
know
you're
you
like, no,
I know
I
it's
work here.
usually
No,
there's men in their
I work here. Can't you see the red?
it's usually men in their 80s. And that's my demographic. But
Me too.
listen, like no, it actually happens to me a lot, and I'm like, I don't know you. I'm like, so now I have to say, oh, I have one of those faces. So I told this woman, and she's like, it's because you look like this actress, and I'm like, oh, I like that explanation, but it's not true. So yeah, who do you look like, Mr. Clean, Mr.
Well, I
Clean?
mean,
No, 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 no.
right right now you can't tell, but people, I have been stopped, including in the States, like on a beach one time. I had this family was
The
staring at me.
states, the states. Well, that's
I'm just
like
saying, far
so
from
if somebody
home.
had what if somebody had said that in Canada? It's not as
They
cool.
did even more. Did it in Canada.
Mm.
But when House of Cards came out, people used to call me Stamper. All my friends, people
Oh
would call me Doug
yeah.
Stamper.
No, you don't look like him.
I really do. When I hair short and I'm clean shaven, I used to shave cleanly. I don't anymore, but it's like,
It's just a bald thing. Like you just like bald.
no, no, it's not. I really, um, but I was on a beach and this family staring at me, and I'm like, fuck, why are they staring at me like this? Like, anyways, she comes over, the lady comes over finally. She's like, "Are you Michael Kelly?" I'm like, "No," but
Is
I
she,
just thought it was funny.
is that the guy that's married to Maggie Gyllenhaal?
I don't think so.
Is that
Is
that
he?
guy?
I don't know. I'm gonna send you a picture, or I'll do a share screen here.
Because I think that guy's he might be married to Maggie Gyllenhaal, which means you've done well.
Yeah, she's okay. She's not my favorite.
No, I like her. Oh, but her brother, I mean,
Here, hold on. Can I share this?
her brother is a beautiful man.
Here, hold on.
This guy,
Hold on.
I was not thinking this guy.
I'm trying to look.
Oh, I guess so. He's not attractive though.
No, not at all.
I
Unlike
don't think you should be telling people that.
unlike me. Unlike me.
I was
Well, you
thinking
can't
of another.
choose who you
I was
look like.
thinking of Maggie Gyllenhaal's husband.
And
He's
the other
attract.
guy
He's
was this
attractive.
this other character here that I've been told I look like is
Yeah, you do look like that guy. Yeah, you do.
and the other guy is this
I mean,
Joaquin
it's no
Phoenix dude.
Rashida Jones, okay? I mean, like he's just like some guy off the street.
The other guy is this guy. This isn't the best picture, but I can kind of see it. People have I've had it a couple of times. Hold on.
Is this Joaquin Phoenix?
Hmm.
You
I
don't look
think
like
it's the
Joaquin. You're
I
not the
think it's the
Joker.
eyebrow.
This guy. You're not the Joker. Yeah, but
I'm just telling you
he
what
has a
people have
lot of
told
hair.
me.
He has a
I don't
lot of hair.
yeah, that's why I said it wasn't the best picture.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um
Okay.
be speaking of the Joker, what a shitty movie that was. I hated that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I didn't hate? This show Severance that I just watched.
You can't help yourself, can you?
I came home from well the cottage on the weekend, and I like watched this show Severance for 10 hours straight. I watched the whole thing. Like
I'm gonna
it's
have to
fucking
watch this now
amazing.
because you're so obsessed with it.
It's one of the best shows ever made. I would put it up there with I would put it up there with the Larry Sanders Show, Better Call Saul.
Although you've never seen Breaking Bad, you
I'm not.
fucking
I watched the first
hypocrite.
episode. It was shit. It was shit. I
Oh
watched the first
my
episode.
oh my
It
God.
doesn't hold the candle Better Call Saul,
Oh,
but
you don't know what you're talking about.
Severance is like it's like not only it's like science fiction, but it's also like a thriller, but it's also comedic. Like some of the shit they come up with is like you're on mushrooms watching these things happen. Like there's this whole I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but just these little random parts about the plot are so
Do you ever
just
watch
odd.
do you ever watch Twin Peaks?
Yeah, it's kind of like Twin Peaks.
Oh fuck. Then I have to watch it because I
You do.
like
You would
I'm a,
really like it. It's good.
I'm like
Anybody
an obsessive fan of Twin Peaks.
it's so good. And there's little like I said,
Do you ever
there's a
watch
let me finish my sentence, please. Like I said earlier, there's a brother-in-law character who is
Oh
just
yeah.
this like amalgam of like the shittiest brother-in-law you've ever known. It's just but hilarious too. Just like fucking hilarious.
Are you finished?
Go ahead.
Do you ever see the OA? That's a really good show too.
The OA? No,
Yeah, on Netflix.
The Wire. Sorry, I've just listed my favorite shows now that Severance
I'm
competes
like
with. Like it's
I
that good.
tried to get into The
It's that
Wire. I
good.
didn't like it. No, I didn't like it.
The first four seasons were great. The fifth season was shit.
Like Lost. I'm a Lost. I'm a huge Lost
I
fan.
never watched Lost. I didn't mind
Oh
watching it
my
though.
God. I just watched it over again with my kid. Like it still stands up. It's so good. Oh fuck, it's so good.
What are your other favorite shows?
I don't know, like
Gro-
like Columbo.
Growing Pains.
Columbo.
Oh, Columbo, like from the 60s.
Yeah.
Wow,
We have all the DVDs.
that sounds horrible.
We just watch we just watch them on a loop at night. It helps my husband sleep. He has insomnia.
Oh my god,
You don't know how much fun we're having over here,
it
okay?
sounds like it. Speaking
Stuff.
of which, it's be almost your bedtime if you're a Columbo fan. It's like
You don't know how funny that show is. You don't have an appreciation for good
I don't.
television. You just don't. Okay, so
That's fine.
we did the Rashida Jones.
Yep.
Um, and we talked about okay. Oh, you wanted to mention your bread bit.
Well, I didn't want to mention it. Just that
Wonder Bread.
I
What's the premise?
Wonder Bread. You can't fucking
Bread.
what?
What's the
I
deal
can't
with
afford.
Wonder Bread?
I can't afford Wonder Bread. Are you kidding me?
What's the
It
deal
was
with no name bread?
it
What's
was
the
a
deal? What's the
it
deal?
was a stream of consciousness kind of
Oh,
that I
oh,
did
he
it.
loves to
Yeah.
describe his comedy as a stream
No,
of
but I'm
consciousness.
saying I
It's
wasn't
just
really a
it was
joke I
just
was
it
doing.
was
It's
just
just a
a
thought I had.
stream of consciousness. You know, like
It
you're
was
so pretentious in the way you describe
it
your
wasn't. Can I finish my
creative
sentence?
the
Let me finish
creative
my sentence.
process.
I'm just saying it wasn't a joke I was doing. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't something I dreamt up as a joke. I was like, I thought of this thing, I did it, but now I'm like, yeah. Zach said he thought it was funny.
No, he
I'm gonna
didn't.
try to turn it into a joke.
No, he was roasting you bad. He was roasting
No, but
you.
it's Swizzles. He was like, oh, I actually found it. This part was kind of funny. So unless he was really
Can you
shitting me,
share? Can
which
you share it
we're
with
best
us?
buddies, it's stupid. It's just talking about how there's
There's
he
so many
started in
kinds
the
of
I was
bread.
like I was like, you got your white bread, and then I love white bread. Ed Hart actually agreed. Ed Hart seemed like a white bread fan, just like me. We have so much in common, me and Ed. It's crazy.
Yeah, you guys are like the same person.
But then you look down the aisle to what I call where the rich people have their bread, and it's like
That's
7 grain
that's
and
me. Yeah.
12 grain. Yeah. Um,
What kind
but
of
then I
bread?
just was saying how
What's
there's
your bread?
nothing.
What's your go-to bread? Can you
Well,
stop
I mean,
looking?
I love white bread. I love fucking
Yeah,
white
but
bread. I love
what's
when you got white bread, no name white bread. You take
no
the bread,
name?
you
Oh.
put it in the toaster. It pops
Yeah, we
up. You
don't
throw
tell us
some
how to
butter.
toast. No, don't tell
You
us how to toast it.
throw
Don't.
some butter on there, and boom, you got toast.
Can you
It's
not
so
tell?
good.
Can you not please insult our audience by telling them how to make toast? Can you please do?
Anyways, I'm just saying how
Can you
you got
please?
seven.
Can you
Holy
please?
fuck! No wonder nobody likes this because you're always talking.
What did you just say to
So,
me?
and then I was saying you got your 7 grain, you got your 12 grain, and but there's no 0 to 7. There's no 7 to 12. You just got these random fucking 7 grain, 12 grain. So I'm trying to turn that into a joke. So I got an idea. I got an
I
idea.
like it's like a red bag. I get that bread. You know which one I'm talking about?
No.
Guido.
Oh, Italiano?
No,
Is it thick?
no. Well, it's
Girthy?
not
Like
thin.
okay. I don't know. Can't help you.
Guado?
Is this an Orleans thing?
No, I don't eat that bread.
Ah,
I'm in my ride. Like I'm old and I have money. I like rye bread.
I love rye bread.
Yeah, that's what I
I
like.
can't fucking afford $4.59 for a loaf of bread. Like, and get the
Oh,
good rye bread.
it's good. It's
It's gotta go
good.
on sale.
It's good bread. And then I'm addicted to cheese slices, which is really bad.
Yeah.
And they give me and like not the no name ones, like the real ones.
No, you gotta get the.
And they
There's
give me
some no name things you can't buy.
they give me diarrhea, but I don't
Cheese,
care. It's so good.
cheese slices, peanut butter,
Hmm. But then you
craft
want like
dinner,
I don't like the sweet. I like the salty. So I like it
craft
too.
dinner. No, I'm saying those are the no name things you should basically just should never buy.
Oh, okay.
They're so bad. The cheese slices, especially. I don't even like cheese slices, but I really don't like the no name ones.
But I'll buy them.
I
Anything.
would never buy them. I'll spring for the fucking craft
Oh,
singles.
I
You know what I mean?
love cheese slices. Oh,
Wait,
I'm addicted to cheese slices.
I should see if Craft Singles wants to sponsor us. I just mentioned them by name. Maybe they'd sponsor our
Can you just
podcast.
not be that person? Okay, so Zach did a whole like he was really funny. He did a joke about how his benefits, he looked up his benefits, and you guys like government workers have $1,200 for wigs.
Yeah, I mean, can you tell?
But it's like for cancer patients. But it's
Did you
still funny.
confirm? Did you confirm that
Well,
it's for
I
cancer
wouldn't laugh
patients?
because I'm not going to confirm it. But like he's bald, and so are you. So I think you guys should tap into that 1,200.
I don't think I'd look good with a wig.
Imagine, like so. What do bald people do when they get cancer? Do they like then they wear a wig?
No, they lose hair on the other parts of their bodies that currently have hair, like my lower
So
back and my upper back.
you get a lower back wig? That's funny. Write that down. That could be your new bit.
No, because those are the parts of your body you want to lose hair on. Like,
Could you get like a pube wig?
that'd be good.
Like eyebrow? Like
Like
eyebrows?
an Abraham Lincoln style pube wig, because that'd be hilarious.
That's hilarious. That's a good friend. Don't steal that.
Done. Too late.
What do
Too
bald
late. I
people
already
do when
wrote it
they get
down. I already wrote
cancer?
it down.
What do bald people do when they have cancer?
I've always thought there's nothing
I've always
funny of the
thought of
cancer
it. Yeah.
jokes.
This what?
Yeah,
Cancer is
cancer jokes are the
hilarious. What are you
best.
talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I had a good friend that just died of cancer. I'm so sad.
Oh, really?
He was so great. He was fucking hilarious.
How old
I
was he?
he was he was like 52, I think.
Fuck, that's my biggest
50,
fear.
54?
That's right in my fucking age group. I have so
No,
many
but he
gifts to offer the world. That's my biggest fear. Is that
yeah.
you know what I
Oh
mean?
God, he
Like,
was so funny. And like my husband and like it was his my husband's friend, but like I stole him because I liked him. And like we went to the funeral and I cried my head off, but I fucking laughed a lot though. Like that's a
was he a
good fu
comedian?
No, I mean he was just like a funny, hilarious person. And we were
Well, that's too
laughing.
bad.
I know, and we were laughing our heads off because like, you know.
Yeah.
But that's a good funeral that you go to a funeral and you laugh, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Because like he was so fucking hilarious and like, you cry but you
Yeah.
laugh. So
Yeah.
like it was like a traditional like a mass or whatever and like
Whatever. Yeah, I don't know what they call that, but it's like mass.
yeah. And it was all for his mother, right? Because she's religious, but he wasn't. Like, like we're laughing because we're like, he would have fucking hated this, and that was funny. And like the priest like sang the whole mass. You know when they sing?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like he sang the
No,
whole
no,
and
no.
we're
It's
like,
all monotone. It's like
I know it's so bad. Yeah, like,
It's like, yeah, it's so bad.
like we're like, he would have fucking hated this. This is hilarious. Like, this is so stupid. Who sings in like a monotone? Anyway, it was really funny. I don't know.
Priests.
Yeah. Death is funny. What do you want me to say? You're a comedian. You understand.
I get it.
Yeah. Okay. So nobody talked to you at No Forks. Oh, did Tavis
Well, I
notice?
got there.
Did Tavis notice you? You went because
I believe so.
you haven't gotten a spot since May.
Well, no, I actually went because it was the first Tuesday in forever that I haven't been super popular and had something to do. So I went because Tavis also was on Facebook, like, oh, amazing lineup tonight, come out.
Was it an
So I
amazing
was like,
lineup?
well, um, I think it was just
I
a
think he
great
thought
lineup.
so.
I think it was a great lineup. I think the crowd was not, you
It
know,
wasn't great.
the comedians will sit around that table. Well, last night they were all sitting up in the back of the room,
Yeah. Where did you
and there
sit?
was I
By
took
yourself in a corner?
the last table that was
Oh,
filled.
I would have sat with you.
Holy fuck! So not the front two tables, but like beside the stairs, there's a little two-person table there. So I sat there by myself. But every
Oh,
other table was taken except the two front ones.
yeah.
It was pretty sad, but
So
whatever.
you didn't sit with the
I'm used
comics?
to being alone. Well, I didn't really. It's kind of
Oh.
dark when you go up, and I didn't want to like. But it was all packed, and they didn't want me sitting with them anyway. So it was like I sat at my table, and I'm sure they could see. I'm sure Tav could see me. Yeah, I
He
was.
saw you. You were in his line of vision.
Yeah, but the crowd was good. I'd say it was half comics, maybe seven comics, and maybe 7 to 9 or 7 or 8 other people. But then the other people all left except two. So the room got kind of cavernous, and
Cavernous.
well, the comics were at the back, and then all the comics sort of trickled out, and then it was just kind of it's quiet.
That
I'm assuming it gets much better during the school year when there's
yeah.
students there. Like it must be pretty raucous some nights, you know.
Yeah, like I mean, you gotta when you test your marriage material in front of, 17 year
Oh
olds,
no, I talk about my
it's like, it's fucking magic.
No, I'm using my date rape stuff when I go there.
You rape people? I'm not talking to you anymore.
I don't rape anybody. I get I get raped.
You
Okay,
get
thank you
it.
very much.
Oh, I like that. I like that feminist progress.
Exactly. Hey, if any of you are watching right now and you want to rape me,
Oh,
let
that's
us know in the
sweet.
comments.
That's that's sweet. That's sweet. Yeah, that's sweet. Okay, well let's put a little plug out here for you. Hey, fucking Tavis, he hasn't been booked since May. Book him. Book him. He went out. He sat alone. He's
No, no,
sad. He's lonely.
that's not what
He's desperate for stage
I'm
time.
sure.
He's got a
I'm
killer
not
bread.
desperate.
He's got a killer bread
My
bit.
bread, I no listen,
He needs to
honestly, if we can be
practice.
serious,
No.
I probably have the best bread-based material in the city right now.
In the Ottawa
Like
in Ottawa
in
OCC.
the Ottawa
Oh,
in the Ottawa Gatineau area, yeah.
I don't fucking doubt it. I don't doubt that for a second.
It's for sure. I don't fuck
Yeah.
around when it comes to bread jokes.
You don't fuck around with a bread joke.
Hey, but I'm sure I'll get booked there again one day.
Yeah. No, Thomas needs to open his eyes to like,
The raw talent.
some raw talent and diversity.
But I'm not ready. I haven't been working on shit. I haven't it's been such a lazy summer for me. I've been cottaging, that's what we do. Cottage.
I'm
And then
cottaging.
oh yeah?
I'm cottaging this weekend.
Oh nice.
I booked it off. I'm cottaging.
That'd be good.
Um, it's my in-laws' cottage. It's just a house in the woods. We have no water.
Okay. How do you like go to the bathroom and have a shower?
No, no, no. We don't have like the lake or anything.
Oh, okay.
But it's a house in the woods.
Right.
They have laundry, like they have everything. Okay,
That sounds good.
we're hooked up. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. I would hope so.
yeah,
With your money.
it's not my money. It's my in-laws. And yeah, so like I don't know if I ever told you this. My in-laws are Italian. They're like immigrants.
Yeah, I knew that.
So like every like pasta or like
Hmm.
pasta sauce commercial you see, and like there's like that old Italian woman with like a kerchief over her head. That's my mother-in-law.
You must eat like kings over there at your place.
Yeah, we eat a lot.
Yeah.
And I don't cook, and she brings over food a lot.
She must love you.
We don't really see it. We're not close.
No, no, I'm pretty sure I know why. She's like, why do I always have to make your meals for you? What's that lazy
Oh
wife of yours
fuck!
doing?
I hate her for that. I hate her because she enables me. Okay, so I I'm late. I'm so lazy, and my whole world enables me to be even lazier. She's part of that. She's part of that vicious circle of
Well,
you
it's like I
know.
always say, if you're lazy, piece of shit, it's always someone else's fault. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like,
God,
hmm,
you're preaching to the choir. I was coming over with her, her casseroles of
the
shit. Ah,
trays of pasta,
trays
and
of pasta. I don't want to. I
I
fucking
hate
hate
that.
it.
I hate that.
I hate it. I fucking hate it. No, but we go
If
there, we eat a lot, and it's fun. Anyway, I have you want to hear my cottage story?
I do
So we're in the woods. We have like there's like a wooded area, which is really cool. And my
in the
like
woods.
yeah, and my father-in-law, he's fucking crazy. Okay, like he's a character. Like I think we should interview him. Like he's like fucking out of his mind. Anyway, so we're in the woods and like we find this like old can, like old like rusted, like a rusted can. Because like there was like shit in the woods, like people have lived there before. Like there was
Yeah, yeah.
like
Leave stuff
garbage and
behind,
whatever.
or yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know how it
Some
works.
yeah. So like I had a couple
I
of
know how
beer.
humanity operates.
You know how things go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so like I had a couple beer, a couple bone shakers, let's say, and
So
I'm
you're
in the
crawling
woods.
around, you're puking all
We're in
over the
the
place.
woods, we're in the fucking woods, we're walking around drunk. I'm drunk. My kids and my daughter's there, whatever.
Kids are drunk.
No,
Drink
they're
their meat.
they're not drunk. No, they're not drunk. So my father-in-law, hey, there's a can here. there's might be some treasure inside. Maybe there's some like money in here. And I'm like, in my drunken stupor, I'm like, fuck yes. That makes so much sense. So then, like, we give it to my daughter. I'm like, we're gonna keep this. So my daughter takes it. She's like, yeah. I'm like, we're gonna go and like, when we get back to the cottage, we're gonna like open this shit up and we're gonna like find some money. So we're
Like a
walking.
sealed can?
Yeah. So we're like rusted. So we're walking, and then she starts screaming. This is like the can has exploded and it's all black tar. This is
Oh
like
my
fucking
god.
black tar from like the 1950s that's been buried in the back of this
Oh fuck.
cot. Oh my god! So I'm like, yeah, go go back because my mother-in-law is like in the cottage cooking for us and taking care of shit. So I'm like, yeah. So I just my daughter like, yeah, go get cleaned up. No, 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 will take care of it. So she runs screaming and like crying, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with it. So anyway, I forget about it. We finally make it back, and my poor mother-in-law, she's like, it took me half an hour to get that shit off of her. It's covered in
What was it?
it.
Like
It was like black tar,
fuck.
and like she's like, I need to use vegetable oil. Like it's like non-soluble.
So
Oh
there was no
god.
money or anything in there? No
Oh fuck.
coins? Valuable
No, like
coins?
it was all a big big
That
sham.
sounds that
Yeah.
sounds like reasonable.
So that's where I'm going this weekend. So what I do there is like I just watch my like old VHS and DVD movies, which I have them all lined up
Yeah.
there, and
Like
and then
Columbo.
yeah, we have the full set. We bought we bought the full set just for the chalet. In a pinch, we're watching Columbo and all my other favorites, obviously. And then I just make a fire like the whole time and just like and that's what I
That's the
do.
fun part about a cottage, yeah,
And
making fires.
I make a fire. People like bring me stuff, and
Yeah.
we drink
Like what kind of stuff?
like espresso coffee. Like my in-laws
Oh
drink
yeah.
like 10 of them a day,
Right. That's what I do
and
too, actually.
yeah, and then we just like at 5 o'clock you just switch to beer, right?
Yeah.
So you're like, and then you know, and then you just make the
That'll be
fire.
me 6 days in Italy. Espresso all day with some gelato in the middle,
So
followed
you're
by
not like so you're going to Italy. Like I've been to Italy. It was not a great experience. We visited family. It was so awful. It was so horrible.
where's the family?
So my mother-in-law's from Sicily.
Oh yeah.
That was actually quite nice. Like I liked
Yeah,
it.
it'd be beautiful.
And then my father-in-law is from Calabria, which is just like
Okay.
up the boot a
Just
little
about just a
bit.
little bit above, yeah.
Yeah, and that was shitty. Like I didn't like that.
What?
I don't know. Like you're with like you're like I don't know. You don't know what it is to be Italian. Like I'm Italian by marriage.
I get it. I know I have my
No.
best one of my best friends is Italian. I know it. I'm familiar with the
It's
complications.
a very complicated situation. And me, can you imagine me,
You were the least Italian person I know.
right? Like I'm just like, don't tell me what to do, and there's all fucking rules. That's our whole culture is rules. And I'm like, get away from me. But I'll have a little bit of pasta.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it wasn't a great experience, but I'm pretty sure like you're going to the touristy place or whatever.
Yeah, I was there once. We went there for like a month and a half, like 10 years ago, and just basically hung out in the
A
country and
month and
lived,
a half.
yeah, it was wild. We just sort of, well, whatever it was, like 5 weeks,
That's
6 weeks,
that's
five
a
weeks.
really long
Anyways,
time. I've never been anywhere that long.
that's how it's better that way because you just go and you unload all your shit and you just there's no rush to move around. You just like do things. You know what I mean? Like drive out here one day or do it if you want to lie around, do nothing, you do that.
Yeah.
Um,
What part are you going to?
so well, we're gonna go to Florence and then this town called Manarola in the Cinque Terre, and then we're gonna go to Rome for the last
I've
part.
been to Rome. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I'd never heard of Rome before, but I guess it's a city over there. I don't know.
It's a
Anyways,
city in Italy somewhere,
yeah, they think they call it the Windy City, don't they? The
Oh, it's gonna be
Rome.
so romantic. It's gonna be
Yeah, I know.
romantic.
I can't wait. Find out my Find some hot Tinder dates over there.
Oh, come on. Are you gonna are you gonna propose?
To who? No, I'm not going to propose.
Oh, I was gonna ask you that in private, but I figured I just ask you on national television.
No.
Oh, God damn it! What kind of person are you? What kind of horrible, horrible, horrible boyfriend are you?
It's
All
funny you
right,
say that though, because I feel like once you go to Italy, like,
you have to.
but you just, I mean, I would be happy never going anywhere else again. It's fucking, it's so
Really?
incredible. Yeah, it's so
Oh, it's
amazing.
awful.
Like the
I can't even
lifestyle.
tell you
If
how
you're going there and you're
I
being
almost
bossed around
no.
by,
My husband and I almost divorced. Like it was so bad.
yeah, but that's because you're with family.
Yeah, it was really
Like,
bad. Like we weren't talking on the flight home. Fuck. It
yeah,
was
perfect.
so bad. It was really bad. But Sicily's nice. I like Sicily. Cecilia. You know who you are. You're a manja cake. You're a
I
manja
am
cake.
Monja Cake.
You're a
Yeah,
manja cake. That's what I'm a manja cake.
you are. I am
I
too.
am. My husband. I'm a manja cake,
Yeah, you're a cake.
and
My friend calls them cakes.
I'm a manja cake. And we
Yeah.
went, and oh my God, my husband's like whole family, like they're all characters. Okay, like all his uncles. So his uncle lives there in Sicily still, and we went to like Naples for like beautiful pizza, right? Like it's like
Mm.
known for their pizza.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
my husband's uncle is like, "This is fucking shit. I can't believe we're here. Like I'm like tomorrow I'm gonna make my wife Maria make us real fucking pizza." And we went home and she did. She made us wood burning pizza in the. By the way, that's what we have at the chalet. I mean, you
Oh,
can't
you have a
leave home.
pizza oven?
Oh yeah, you can't leave
Oh,
home
wow.
without it. We got a
Is it?
word.
Did you go to Pompeii?
No, no.
Like that's the
We
only
we
place.
were in the south. My
No, if you were in Naples, it's right beside Pompeii.
no, we didn't. No, like, we didn't do any like Rome was like the
Yeah, the
touristy place we went.
northernmost point you
My
went.
my my husband's like you know how beautiful people are. Like they got blue eyes and they're tall up in the north. My husband's
Yeah.
like short, stocky weirdos. Like we're the South people. We're like the brown
Yeah, it's
South.
funny you say that because my friend is from Calabria, and
Is it?
he's short and stocky, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's funny you say that. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
it's true. Like we're like they're the idiots down there. So that's what I like to
I wouldn't
breed
say
with.
they're idiots. I mean,
I like to breed with a nice short, stocky man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And now
yeah.
my daughter won't grow. She won't grow.
How old is she?
She's 9.
She's not growing.
She's not growing. She's
Girls
not.
grow later than boys.
No, I don't think so. She's not growing.
Please don't talk to me about kids.
My my mother-in-law is like 4 foot nothing. Like she's just
Oh,
so
okay.
she's like my I think my kid has her genes. So yeah, whatever. They won't, anyway, speaking of my kids, so I told you I've got a kid going to middle school next year.
Right. Yeah, you mentioned that, which is grade 7.
Yeah. So we went there today and there was like a tour or whatever. Oh fuck, you know.
Tour stop at the middle school.
And there was like a consignment store. I had to like buy him clothes because like like they need a uniform this year. He's got one pair of pants. I told you this. I'm like I don't want to do laundry every second day. Like it's gonna be awful.
See, when my kid went to a Catholic school for middle school and high school, you had to buy him a uniform, but you'd go to this thing, you'd try a pair of pants on. Okay, you're a medium. Then you could order online, and they'd show up at your house. So it was real easy. It was
Yeah,
like,
I already bought some stuff online,
hmm,
but the pants were a little bit big. But I think that's okay.
it's fucking expensive though when you
It's
think about it.
it's really
Such a
expensive.
racket, man. The whole Catholic,
It is, and they
the whole
even
Catholic thing needs to be abolished. Basically,
no, it's a better school board.
it
You
is a better
just
school board. That's the problem.
you just jump through the hoops, and it's a better school board. Okay. Shh. shut your fucking mouth, okay? You just, there's money. There's more money.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
So yeah, and then my kid, so then like today we bought a combination lock. That was like the whole day. I'm like, you gotta fucking learn how to use this combination lock. Like he doesn't know he doesn't know how to do anything. He's just like a
Well,
baby.
kids don't do that kind of stuff.
I know. So I'm like, this is how you do it. And we did it like I was like, it's muscle memory. Don't you remember the muscle memory of your locker?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got him to do that, and he's gonna have to take a city bus. So
Good luck with that.
I printed out like two options, home and going and home. I'm a good mother, okay? And
Yeah.
then I'm like at the thing and I'm like mad. And my kid knows when I'm mad because it was not going well.
No, because it's daylight.
Well, because it was so stupid. Like it was just like,
Mm.
and I couldn't find the place. Like I couldn't find where to buy the clothes. Like it was in the gym and they had like no signage whatsoever. And I'm like, I had to yell at some woman to like tell me where it was. I'm like, where are the signs? I'm such a horrible. And then my kid like already knows that I'm mad, and then he's like, oh, I
Did
can't.
you? Was
He was
there another
embarrassed. Like I
altercation? Was there an
embarrassed him.
altercation? Was
Sorry.
there an altercation? Was there an altercation in the parking lot again?
Yeah. So like somebody like dropped off some kids, which is fine. And how many minutes a grace period do you give somebody to drop off kids and then actually move your car?
Like three?
Minutes?
Yeah,
Yeah. No, I waited that, and then I had to beep the horn.
that's a long fucking time to sit there dropping off your
They
kids.
weren't they weren't moving, so I had to beep the horn, and then I had to yell at somebody because there was no signs. And then I asked about the lockers, like the locker situation, and my and then I was like, "Well, does he get an assigned locker?" And she's like, "Yeah, that happens on the first day." And my son is like, "Oh, you're so embarrassing." And then he just wanted to
You're
leave,
on the
and
blacklist for sure. Is that your oldest kid?
yeah,
If I can give you a tip
no, yes,
as a parent,
yeah.
don't worry about it. Don't ask
Oh,
questions.
I
Don't
worry
fucking
about him. I have to like do
things.
everything for
No,
him.
no, you don't. They're more competent than you think, and they'll figure things
No,
out. Yeah,
no, I'm scared
parents.
for him.
No, parents are the fucking worst people ever. They're just brutal.
I want
Like
to protect him and like do everything for him and like just
no,
make sure he's
no,
okay. I don't feed him.
just kick him out, put him on the city bus, say good luck. I'll see you
Oh, I'm so
maybe
scared.
at
And he
dinner
was like,
time.
he argues with me. He's like, I need a phone. What if I get lost? I'm like, fuck you. You're not getting a phone. I don't care. I didn't have a phone. So like at least I'm standing my ground that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I stood my ground for a while, but I mean, if you're a parent, your kid isn't special. They're one of a fucking 4 billion kids on this earth.
Oh, but I
Just let
love him.
them.
I only love that one. I don't love anybody else. He has to
Anyways,
like
I think
figure out
we've
how
pretty
to do his
much.
combination lock.
I think we've lost a lot of viewers with all this stuff.
The sappy stuff.
No, the
Yeah.
school, mostly your school discussion about the uniform.
So I don't make him suffer, but like, I buy him clothes.
You don't need to. Your mother-in-law does.
Exactly. I don't do anything else. I don't hug him. I don't tell him I love him. But I make sure he knows what bus to take and what pants to wear.
Put him on the bus. Give him the pants. Here you go. Box of condoms. It's all he needs.
Okay, you always go too far with the sex stuff. I don't like it. I gotta have has the beer kicked in?
No, this
Such
beer
an
is kind of light.
alcoholic.
This one's
I'm
only
like,
4.5.
woo! You gotta try a 7.1.
Okay,
That's the only way to go.
how long have we been going?
I don't know. You want to stop? You will stop here.
I don't care. I'm just. Do we have anything else to talk about?
Well, you consult your outline. Mine is done.
I don't want to disappoint our viewers. When will we see each other again in person? Are you gonna be there Thursday night at Meow?
Yeah, I'll go.
I'm gonna go. I'm not sure yet. I might bail on hockey and stay and go on the lotto and do
Your bread joke.
new yeasty, yeah, some new bread material we're working on.
Your like
Or
vagina. Your vagina yeast joke.
Yeah, I've got a bread joke and a vagina joke, both yeast based.
Yeah.
So
It naturally goes there. I mean, that's like, that's hack territory.
I would
You
not.
know
I
about hack
would.
jokes.
I'm well versed in hack, but
Oh, okay, we'll see you
no,
there. And then
but
you're gonna leave
well,
me for like, 20 days or so,
but
and
if I go to hockey, I'll go to Meow after that. So I'll be there like 11:10,
yeah.
and then I'll be
I'll be there at 10:30.
okay. Well, I'll show up either way. If I'm there, then I'm there. If not, I'll show up after,
Yeah.
and then we can listen to Zach's latest tales of woe, and then yeah, then we got the weekend. You'll be at the cottage. I'll be off to the La Belle Provence, as they call it, Italy,
That's not the Belle Provence.
yeah.
Oh, I'm so sad that you're going to Italy.
I know we're gonna miss 2 weeks of
I
podcasting.
know, I'm sad.
What will our fans do?
I know. Okay, well, you have a
All
good
right.
time or whatever. I don't know.
Well, I'll see you on Thursday.
I don't know. Whatever the fuck you do, I don't care. Have some pasta. Pasta.
Some pasta.
Pasta.
Okay, think of a good name for this one. There's so
Don't
many.
don't challenge me.
Let's
Okay.
call it